This deck is for sure the easiest deck to play in the meta, and man, we are just going crazy with it. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at again with the easiest deck in Clash Royale for the new meta. This deck is completely no skill. You just drop your Sparkies in the back, you drop your elixir golems at the river, and you defend any push possible with the tornado, poison, and electro wizard on defense. This deck is incredibly easy to play, and I cannot stress that enough. If you guys are looking for wins in the meta and you've been struggling, I highly encourage you to pick up this deck today. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. So I'm gonna go start off the game with goblins. We'll see what's up, we'll see what's popping. This dude isn't dropping a single thing, and we're gonna wait and try to drop our Sparky into a 3 elixir cost unit. So at this point, I really don't want to cycle anything. I could cycle my Sparky before double elixir, and then if he spams opposite lane, we use elixir golem to go and kite right into us. But it just feels like a situation of if I drop Sparky and he bridge spams opposite, and I don't have my tank killer, it could be really bad for me. So that's why I waited. He's going to go and drop his wizard. The wizard is going to go right into his Sparky. We get a +5 interaction just for being patient and waiting. And then we can go for elixir golem at the river and probably just 3-crown him. That's exactly what you want to do with this deck. It is so unbelievably strong. It's the new overpowered deck that just punishes your opponent as soon as they make one misplay. Another thing that we can do is go for electro wizard to go and stun that. It's at range, so I didn't even really have to worry about it. Usually the electro wizard's not able to hit what you want to, but when it's in range, you gotta drop that electro wizard at the river to go and snipe the inferno dragons. You also need to know that positioning, right? Like, if the electro wizard misses, that interaction would have been brutal for me, guys. We wouldn't have been able to bait out the Mega Knight or whatever, and maybe he would have been able to just like scar me on me, and I would have been just shut down completely. So very, very good for us. We killed the Mega Knight, did a lot of damage just because we were able to get that electro wizard down and we knew the range of it. So he's going to go E-Barbs. We're going to have to go for Fire Spirits here. And then I think we also have to go in for an Elixir Golem just to go and kite that right into the Night Witch. So the same premise applies when you're rocking a Sparky. So you go for Sparky in the back and they spam you opposite. He dropped 8 Elixir, right? We were able to just kite it with Elixir Golem, which is very cheap. And we made a really nice push out of it. We got a Night Witch down on the map. We are going to get so much value here. We might even just be able to straight up take his tower. So we're going to go for the Sparky yet again. And if he spams me, the reason why we don't have another small spell is because we need the goblins so we're able to pull and have a faster cycle. Adjusting our card cycle is paramount with this deck. So it's obvious that he's going to go Mega Knight here. It's unfortunate, but he's not going to be able to hit the Night Witch. That's why we cycle in the back. He's obviously going to Mega Knight here, so we're not going to stack up everything. We're just going to wait for it to be plopped down. Then we go Executioner, Night Witch, and we try to kill it as quickly as possible. So at this point, we probably win the game. We did outplay him, and he demonstrated how strong this deck is. If they bridge spam you, they're just going to lose, because they can never like apply successful offense into a Sparky. When you have Elixir Golem, which is a very cheap, it feels like an Ice Golem sometimes. I was going to say, cheap Ice Golem that has more HP. You can just put in so much work. Even after the nerf, it's still unbelievably strong with Sparky, and it's one of the easiest decks to use. So if you guys are struggling in grand challenges, and you just don't know what to play, I highly encourage you guys to play this deck, and you'll get a whole bunch of cards and a whole bunch more wins than you really would if you're tilted with another deck. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard in the back. This guy's going to have a Baby Dragon, and he's also going to have a Ram Rider, so we got to go stop that in its tracks. Fortunately for us, it's not going to get a charge on the tower, but dang, is that Ram Rider going to get some damage. That's going to be 2 hits. Wait, we stopped a second hit? That's unbelievable. That's nutty, man. Christmas came early here. So we're going to go in for a Juicy Poison, knock that Magic Archer out of this game, delete him, send him to the Shadow Realm. And that Night Witch is going to get some damage on the tower as well. What? How did we find our way back in a situation that I thought was extremely undesirable? I'm going to go for an Executioner just because I don't want him to be able to spam us. He's going to obviously go in for another Ram Rider here. I want to go for Goblins. He's still going to get it. I curse my opponent every time I say he's going to get a hit. Every time I say he's going to get a hit, he never does. 1000 IQ. Goblins defending the virginity. Dropping the Executioner early was paramount because then we were able to kill the Baby Dragon earlier, so then the tower was able to refocus onto the Ram Rider, the thing that actually matters in this game. And I feel really bad because he was seconds away from like 700 damage on the right hand side multiple times. But did he get it once? No, he didn't. He's going to get a ton of elixir here, but it's going to go right into a Sparky. So the great thing about this deck, and one of the main reasons that Elixir Golem is so freaking good with Sparky, is if your opponent counter pushes, the Sparky can get infinite value. I'm going to go for a Night Witch here. Notice how the Sparky is just going to be able to shoot everything if I... Okay. Everything I say is just wrong this game. shoot everything, get a hit. Never happens, guys. So if you want something to fail, just say it's going to happen, or pay me to say it's going to happen, because I sure as heck will be able to make sure it doesn't happen for you guys. Man, someone should really pay for that service. You don't want something to happen, just pay Jake to say it will happen, and then it won't happen. We're going to go in for a poison when he spams us. Maybe we can go in for like an Electro Wizard if he continues to play aggressive. I just think this is a bad play for him because we can just go for an Electro now, stop all of his charges. And he wanted to stun the Ram Rider a little bit closer, so then he wasn't able to apply aggression closer with the Magic Archer, because then he might have been able to get tower damage. We wanted to separate everything as much as possible. We wanted the Ram Rider to be stunned a little bit further up. So now the Magic Archer is dead. We're chilling. We're doing super, super well. We can go for another Sparky. And this game is effectively over. It's a really weird game to play. And because we have Electro Wizard, we should always win against other Sparky players. But man, this guy had a Ram Rider with Mega Knight and Sparky. I haven't seen anything like this in a long, long time. I've seen Mega Knight plus Ram Rider, but never Mega Knight, Ram Rider, and Sparky. So this guy's going to go for a Mega Minion in the back, and he's got Spear Goblins. I have no idea what he's got, but I'm just going to ignore the Mega Minion if he doesn't drop anything with it, because it's only going to get one hit on the tower, and I can easily go in for Elixir Golem here. You know what? He's going to give us so much value. He gave us an Electro Wizard to shut down an Inferno Dragon and a Mega Minion, and then we're able to apply Obsolete Aggression. Unfortunately, he did bait out our Electro Wizard, so that was really well played on his end, dropping the Sparky on the left, baiting out our Electro Wizard with the Inferno Dragon. Like, that's a weird way of doing it, but he did successfully outmaneuver us and get himself in a decent situation where we don't have our hardest counter to the Sparky. So what we have to... Dude, what is this? Like, what is this? What are those? So all we have to do is go in for goblins around here and we're fine. If we're able to go in for a funky tornado. Oh, baby. That was awesome. He got annihilated. Like, this game isn't even close. What's happening? This is so weird. I mean, it's just weird to see Inferno Dragon plus Sparky, but it works out really well. Like, that's a great card combination. If you're able to bait out your opponent's Electro Wizard, and then you just go in for either a Sparky or Inferno Dragon on the other side on top of their tank, you can really put in some work. But unfortunately for him, I think he's about to get 3-crowned. I know that he has no answer to this. He's not going to have a Mega Knight since he already has a Lava Hound. So this is going to be a 3-crown, guys. I don't know what's happening here, but we snagged a very quick and easy W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I was clenching a little bit, guys. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know if that Sparky was going to get a shot off in time, but we snagged a very easy victory, and we're not going to lose any games today. We're going undefeated for sure. Let's go for goblins here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This guy is going to go in for a Dark Prince, so when we see that, we definitely just want to go in for an Electro Wizard because we were not able to kill its shields. Otherwise, the Sparky would have been a fine play, but the Sparky would take too much damage right now, so it's not the move. So he's going to go for Mega Minion here. He's got Mega Minion, Dark Prince. This is making me think that it's probably going to be like a Golem deck or something. We have Executioner Tornado, so we're thriving. Oh, wait. He's going to go for a Graveyard here. He's 100% got Graveyard after seeing Ice Golem. There's no other thing that he could have with this deck. So I want to go for an Elixir Golem here just so we're not going to take any hits on our Sparky. It's very precious. We protect our Sparky with all of our might. And I'm going to go for a Poison. I think he's got Graveyard. He's going to have Bomb Tower for our Elixir Golem, so this is actually a difficult matchup for us. But I still think we can win. He's got Dark Prince for our Sparky. He's got Bomb Tower for our Elixir Golem. But I'm going to try my hardest to pull out a victory here. I'm going to go in for Goblins because we know those Elixir Golem mites are just going to give us more value, right? I'm going to bait out a Mega Minion from our opponent. That means I can go for an Executioner because we know that he's probably going to go for a Graveyard. And Executioner is going to be pretty okay. Definitely want to Tornado everything away. So reason being is I just want the Executioner to be able to hit the Mega Minion if possible, if he's not a potato. Okay, Executioner, just hit skeletons. That's fine too. We don't need your help, bro. We don't need your help. Maybe he needs like 6 Elixir. He's only like paid 5 Elixir. He needs 6 to perform his duties, guys. If he decided to hit that, we would have been able to keep the Night Witch alive and we would have been in a much better situation. So if you guys didn't know, which I didn't previously know, the Executioner does not one-shot the Musketeer anymore. It used to, and then after the nerf, it doesn't. So we needed to get a little bit of damage on it, and thankfully we did, so then we were able to one-shot it. It's obvious that he's going to go in for a Graveyard here, so we're just going to poison it. And hopefully if the Dark Prince gets stunned, it's not going to. We need to go in for a Night Witch, so then we can retarget the Dark Prince here, so then we can keep everything alive. He's going to poison as well. So it looks like the Dark Prince might get a damage on us if the Bat doesn't pull through. Okay, Bat is actually putting in work, man. So the reason being, like, why we have poison, it's absolutely impossible to win against Graveyard. with this deck if you have a small spell or if you have fireball instead of having poison. But since we have poison, we can win it a lot of the times. So I can even go in for an elixir golem here. I don't feel like I have to go in for a poison because I have so much on the map. And we should be able to shred all of his stuff really quickly. As a result, I think I can just go in for Night Witch and then cycle really quickly back. Maybe I can get a couple Sparkies on the map. I don't think he's able to deal with that. If we can get 2 Sparkies on the map, double Sparky domination, the 3 Sparketeers, I think we're just able to win that way, right? We go for a poison here. It looks like that he's just going to probably go in for a graveyard again. And I can go for an Executioner, pull everything back so he doesn't have anything cross the river. And then we want to go in for either an Electro Wizard or Goblins. I think Electro Wizard because it's going to be less prone to dying to a poison. Whereas the Goblins die a little bit quicker, right? Go for another Elixir Golem here. And I can poison depending on what he does here. I'm just going to poison anyway because we have so much aggression coming at him. He can't really successfully go in for a graveyard even if he wants to. Oh, we can go in for Tornado and pull that to the opposite lane so then he's not able to get offense to defense conversion with that. And then all we have to do is poison him out and we win. Oh my gosh, the blobs, dude. How is that even fair? How is the Elixir Golem blob a fair card in the game? Look at how much damage that thing did to the tower. I thought I was going to be forced to poison, and we just keep up the undefeated streak. We're not losing any time today. This deck is overpowered and just so incredibly easy to play, man. So we got a game against Victor. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and he's going to go for a skeleton, so we can't really do anything about that. I can go in for a Night Witch if I really want to, but he's going to go in for an Ice Golem, so we want to go same lane as that with our Sparky. We'll see if he goes in for a Expo. If he does, opposite lane, we would have Executioner because he doesn't have Ice Golem and Cycle. So we would have been safe and sound. Unfortunately, we don't have Elixir Golem, so we can't make any push here at all. Just going to go for a poison right on top of the Collector. I don't want to get him to have a huge Elixir advantage, and I can kind of just wait out that defensive Expo right now in single Elixir. It decays a lot quicker in single Elixir before I'm dropping another unit, because I don't get an Elixir as fast. So I can just wait it out. But in double Elixir, I'm going to have to poison that every time. This could be a difficult matchup if he plays this really well. He's going to have Executioner, he's going to have Collector, and he's going to have a lot of Poison Bait here. So I'm going to see how I'm able to win this, but it's going to be a tough one. Hopefully the Night Witch is able to get a ton of damage here. Go for an Electro Wizard, same lane. And I can go for a Sparky, but I don't have a really good hand here. I have to wait for that to lock onto my tower, it looks like. I can't really do anything. I'm just going to go Sparky lower, so then it locks onto my tower. So then I'm able to keep my my Sparky alive. If my Sparky dies here, if that locks onto my Sparky, I'm in a really, really bad spot. I need to prioritize counter push over anything else. So that's how you play these really tough matchups. I can't do anything else. Please give me Elixir Gold. Maybe we can 3-crown him here. This might actually work out. Yeah, I think we played that perfect. So I took tower damage there. I learned this from Asuchini. You take tower damage to make a big push. In matchups that are otherwise unwinnable, this is the only way to win it. And you guys just saw we were able to take the tower. And because he has Expo, he's not able to really win this game now. We're in a really, really good spot. I'm able to go in for a poison here as well. And yeah, I think I played that perfect. Just allowing that to connect to the tower, building a huge counter push was the way to go, boys. So at this point, I'm a little bit scared because he's probably going to Expo. We'll see though. I'm going to wait for it to lock on again, then we Sparky. Okay, that was really well played on his end there, unfortunately. Oh, wait, the Sparky's going to stay alive. All right, so that was okay. I was like, dang, did I just throw? But we didn't. We're still thriving. We're still in our element. We can go for an Executioner here. And yeah, I don't think I would have been able to win it if I hadn't done the first initial play as going in for the all-in push. Because this is what the deck is working on. This is how it thrives. You basically have to go all in all the time. Otherwise, you're going to be losing a lot more. I'm going to go in for Electro here. We're able to get back to another Elixir Golem, and we need to go in for Goblins, or that is going to lock onto our tower instead. Barely able to win this game. It was a tough one. I didn't play perfectly, but you guys can see the concept of how to win this matchup that is otherwise impenetrable. With Tesla, Executioner, Tornado, Collector, where you have to poison, and then he can stack up a whole bunch of stuff on defense that you can't kill. I mean, it's a pretty much unwinnable matchup unless you did exactly what I did and went all in at that exact moment. We're going to go for Goblins here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. This guy is going to go in for an Ice Spirit. So when we see Ice Spirit, it's obviously going to be a fast cycle deck. Give me that key tower activation. Not happening. We have to go for an Electro to stop it from hitting our tower anymore. So Mr. Bean probably going to be running a Minor Executioner Balloon deck. Could be something different, though. We'll see. There it is. Exactly as expected. So we can just kill that and then go in for a Elixir Golem right in front. And I don't want to go Night Witch. I just want him to go in for an Executioner. then we can go and wreck him. Line it all up. Our Executioner put in so much work. Unfortunately, I was hoping that it was going to be a little bit better for us. Maybe his Executioner goes in front. Oh, man. He's going to play really aggressive here. He played that really well. We might just lose. He zapped it as well. Dude, this guy is outplaying me right now. High key just outplayed me. Very, very well played with that zap, dude. So I got to see if we can come back here. We're going to take 2 tower shots, and we're in a really bad spot against Mr. Bean. He's asserting dominance on me, sir. Really, really well played. Maybe we can go in for like a Night Witch here again, and then go in for... I don't know. I think I got to go for Executioner. We're going to go for Goblin, so maybe we can kill the Miner. Yeah, we will kill the Miner before it takes the tower, right? No! Wow, 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 wow. Feels bad. So we got to go for Executioner on the left. We know he doesn't have a big spell, so it's really good for us to cycle those cards in the back. There's really nothing he can do about it. We have a bad card cycle, though, because we don't have Sparky right now. I think we're going to have to go Sparky at the river. It's wacky, but we're going to do it. He doesn't have rockets, so it's fine. He's going to zap, probably. He might go in for a tornado here. Yeah, he's going to. I think that we're fine. Sparky should be able to get through. We also want to go for Goblins just to support our Sparky to the maximum extent. He's probably going to cycle Valkyrie soon. We need to kill it really quickly. Sparky needs to stay alive. Please, 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 Sparky. Oh, give it to Daddy. Let's go, Sparky. Give us damage or give us death. He is still alive and thriving. This might be viable right now if we just keep spamming him here. I'm going to go Elixir Golem. I'm going to go for Sparky. This Sparky might be able to put in so much work if we go in for a Night Witch. No, it didn't hit what we wanted to. This is terrible. We're going to go for a Tornado. We got to go get that off of us. We need to go kill that Valkyrie pronto. Get the bats on the tower. Come on, bats. You know you want it. I'm going to go for Poison to finish off the tower. I don't know if that was necessary. It looks like it wasn't. So I did throw a little bit. The comeback might be real, but he played so well at the start, man. Like, you got to give it credit. When your opponent plays better than you, you got to say it. You got to man up to that. He played really, really well. We're going to go for a Sparky same lane here, and I think we're in a much better spot beating a 1-1 situation because he's going to have to, like, balloon in the middle or something crazy, maybe. Yeah, it's not good for him. We can just go for a Tornado here, go in for Elixir Golem, and then we know he's probably going to zap. We want to go for Electro to stop the skeletons, and so we can go and target his Executioner, and then we want to go Sparky in the middle because we have the blobs. I don't think it's possible for him to defend this. There's too much. We can go for a Night Witch as well. We have double Sparky Domination. One of them at least is going to lock onto the tower, right? Oh, double Sparky Domination. GG, well played and peace out. He played that so well, man. Glad to win it and come back there. That was a crazy comeback for sure.